ChatGPT, a famous website that blew up recently on the internet, is not blowing up in a good way, by the way. We have a lot of experts and articles suggesting that ChatGPT is a big deal. No, it's not a good big deal. It's drawing a lot of attentions and concerns. Some people said that ChatGPT is making essay writing easier as the AI can remember the pattern and generate a better response to you every time when you're asked something. I don't know about this, I dropped out of uni anyway, but in short, ChatGPT is now treated as a potential threat as it makes people cheat with an ease, and a lot of experts are claiming that it's impacting work, education, and relationship. If you need articles, links are in the description. So, of course, for a person like me who is always boring and don't have a life, I decided to challenge ChatGPT. While school or uni's paper might be easy to solve as they always ask the same questions anyway, what if I asked Gundam or Gunpla questions? Will ChatGPT make me, who is one of the Gundam lore YouTubers, out of job? Today, I prepared some questions from my Discord and YouTube community post. Let's see how smart this AI is and allow me to judge whether it's threatening or impacting our knowledge. Hey guys, welcome back to Zonix channel. Allow me to do a little experiment. School and uni always have some similar questions anyway, so of course AI can easily find the pattern and write you something. But when it comes to non-educational topics like shoes, clothes, Gundam, or anything that doesn't need a degree, is it really that impressive? Let's find out. In the past, I have encountered these kinds of AI apps before, but I don't think they end up quite well when it comes to funny answers. So this time, I'm gonna use a simple question to test how intelligent this ChatGPT really is. So we're gonna start with something. Let's just type something random like, what is Buster Gundam? Let's try it. What is Buster Gundam? So we just gotta wait for it to finish it. Wow, that's a long... Alright, so let's just start. So Buster Gundam is a fictional giant robot from anime and manga series Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. That is pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. It's a mobile suit designed and piloted by Diaka Eastman. Buster Gundam is a long-range artillery mobile suit equipped with powerful beam cannons and missile launchers that allow it to take out enemy units from a safe distance. Its main weapon is the Gunstriker. What the hell is a Gunstriker? In addition to its long-range weaponry, Buster Gundam is also equipped with a pair of beam sabers. Seriously, this is something that you can just copy on Gundam fandom. How did you mess it up? You call this AI threatening? Like, I'm sorry. I know a lot of experts were claiming that ChatGPT is gonna break the internet or break the educational system or something, but as far as I'm reading right now, it is not that smart. So let's try another question. I posted the third-party video and a lot of controversies, and some people came in and start to trash talk. I don't really care that, but this question is very interesting. Will Bandai stop making premium Bandai? Let's see what ChatGPT is telling us. This is the funny part. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pinnacle of mockery and, sarcasm. So, Premium Bandai is a brand of Bandai that offers limited edition and exclusive items to the fans of popular anime, manga, and tokusatsu. You know what? I'm not going to offend anyone, so I'm not just going to pronounce that. These items are usually only available for purchase online and in selected stores, and often included high quality figures, model kits, and other collectibles. Now, this is the part that is completely incorrect. Yes, you can argue that the plastic quality is okay, but you and I know that. I'm not gonna further explain about that, so I'm just gonna put a video link of a meme in the description. You can watch it yourself and you tell me how you view, okay? Premium Bandai items are popular among collectors and fans of Japanese pop culture, and the brand has a strong following worldwide. Oh yeah, even the AI knows that Bandai and Premium Bandai is famous worldwide. So where is my Premium Bandai Australia to stop scalpers? As long as there is demand for exclusive and limited edition merchandise along with the fans, it is likely that Bandai will continue to produce premium meta items. However, it is also possible that the company may adjust the strategy and offerings based on the marketing trends and consumer demand. This is the last part. Yeah, it's actually kind of ironic. A lot of people have been saying that premium Bandai sucks or anything kind of like that, but in reality, we can't do much. Even people like myself, I'm against with the MGEX idea. Even for people like myself, sometimes you do feel kind of powerlessness because you try your best to express your opinion, and yet there's always some kind of idiots in your comment section and just saying like that, oh, if you don't like it, then just quit this hobby, because I love this hobby so much. So that's why I try to change the current environment that is happening. So please, everyone, Premium Bandai, please don't make Premium Bandai become regular release. You cannot allow this to happen. We need to raise our voice right now. Okay, I don't know why this question is actually here, but I'm gonna try it. Perhaps it will give me something funny. So, is RX 78-2 breathable? I don't know what kind of things that you're smoking, but if you can ask something like that, I don't even want to know. Okay, let's just type it, because I'm pretty sure that our admin team gave you a very, very awesome answer. So anyway, we're just gonna type it in. It is answering so seriously to the point that I can't even tell that the AI is thinking that what am I asking is dumb, or I just think that, you know what, anyway, I don't even know how to explain it. Is it me that I'm dumb because I'm typing in this question, or is the AI that actually seriously answering this question is dumb? Anyway, let's just take a look at the result. So as a fictional robot, the Gundam is not a living organism, or therefore they cannot be bred or reproduced in the biological scene. In Gundam, a type of fictional mecha or robot that is typically piloted by a human or an AI. Whoa! It did its Google research. In terms of Gundam franchise, RX-78 is a model of Gundam mobile suit developed by Earth Federation in combat of the forces of Principality of Sion in a one-year war. It's not a living creature, therefore cannot be... You know what? I don't even want to read it. Wait, hold on. However, in certain Gundam videos or other media, it is possible to customize or upgrade the RX-78-2 with different parts or upgrades, which can be seen as a type of breeding in scene. Okay, I gotta say, ChatGPT outscored me this time. I never ever imagine myself to connect, upgrade with different parts or equipment towards breeding. How did you even think about this? This is thinking outside of the box. Guys, remember, think outside of the box. This is exactly what you do. Think outside of the box. Zeds, I told you a million times, you gotta be mature, man. Stop asking these kind of immature questions. I'm not sure can I even put this on YouTube, man. Apparently, the AI does not understand the phrase of just to prevent that I got demonetized. Okay, anyway, move on to the next question. Oh, finally, a mature question from Zeds. So this one, he asked, does Bandai care about their customers? Let's ask ChatGPT about it. As a corporation, Bandai's primary goal is to make profit. However, like any other company, it understands that maintaining a good relationship with its customer is essential for long-term success. No, they do not. Otherwise, every Western country is going to have a premium Bandai store and a Gundam base. No, they do not care about any market outside of Asia except USA. But my point is, they do not care about their customers. If they actually care about their customers, they would have just stopped doing so much premium Bandai, because it's essentially due to accessibility and cost issues for us that don't have premium Bandai store. Customers or potential customers is going to drift away. You can argue as much as you want, but let's focus back on the video. So Bandai has a reputation of producing high quality toys. Well, I mean, back in the days they did produce high quality. I can say that recently the Robot Damacy line is not doing very good with the knot marks and the paints and the chipped paints. But back in the days, the Robot Damacy are pretty high quality, in my opinion. Yes. Bandai has a customer service department that is responsible for handling inquiries and complaints from customers. Yeah, I don't think that is true as well because for those of you that remember the Metal Robot Damashi, Epion, and the Bairu, for their first delivery, a lot of people have missing piece or the bell's chin is completely moved away. It's not straight. Mine is exactly like that too. But you know, if you email them, they would just reply to you that it doesn't affect about posing and or your articulation experience, so they will not exchange it for you. No, they do not care about you, okay? In addition, Bandai often collaborates with fans and collectors to create special edition products and merchandise based on the popular demand. This shows that the company is willing to listen to its customers and cater to their interest. You know, maybe if we're talking about pre-2015, that might be true, but now I can't completely agree with that. Sorry. But anyway, it did a good job. So next. Oh, now this is a quality question. Why is Gundam Seed Destiny is getting hate? So let me answer that through, not me, ChatGPT. Wow, like dude, even ChatGPT knows that Fukuda screwed it up. Yet the director himself, he doesn't know that he screwed up. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So let's just take a quick look about it. Gundam Seed Destiny, the sequel to Gundam Seed, a controversial series that has received mixed reaction from fans and critics. And the first reason is poorly developed characters. That is correct. Contrived, I'm not sure how you're gonna say it. Contrived plot. Yeah, I think so because you know the transition between protagonists is honestly, sorry, trash. And then 3, the recycling themes and ideas. Yes. Also, I think ChatGPT should add one more thing: recycled camera angles. Okay. 4th, poor pacing and execution. That is correct. Like, okay, this is the first time that I'm gonna agree. ChatGPT actually answered a brilliant answer. Alright, so the rest of the Discord question, they are probably pretty normal or not so fun, so I'm just gonna move on to the more interesting one. Now we are going to the YouTube community post. Next question. Someone asked an interesting question that I hope is gonna be funny enough to, you know, actually get something for this video, because so far I feel like that this AI is not answering something that is funny, okay? So this one is right here. How do you build a Gunpla without doing anything or buying one? So let ChatGPT answer you right now. So it is not possible to build a Gunpla without doing anything or buying one. Gunpla or Gundam plastic model require physical materials and effort to assemble. If you're interested in building a Gunpla that cannot be purchased one at the moment, you may consider alternative options such as downloading a Gunpla assembly simulation game. Gundam Breaker? Really? Or watching some tutorial videos to learn more about the process. How do I learn about process if I don't actually, how should I put it, if I don't have the model kit? However, keep in mind that these options still require active engagement and effort on your part. Very typical answer. It's kind of sad that they give some kind of funny or dumb answers. I promise you, this is gonna be the glory moment. This is like using math to find out who asked. So there's a person that commented one thing very interesting. How much luck does Patuliku Koasala from Gundam 00 have? Alright, it's done. Patuliku Koasala from Gundam 00 is often this, I suck at English, I don't know how to pronounce it, as a bumbling and clumsy character who frequently fails in his missions. However, despite his lack of skills and competence, he is sometimes shown to have stroke of luck to help him in the battle. In terms of qualifying his luck, it's difficult to do so as luck is subjective and dependent on various factors. However, it is safe to say that Patoliko Kawasala's luck is inconsistent and unreliable, and his victories are often due to circumstances rather than his own abilities. Okay, this is actually a good one. So thank you. You asked a quality question. This one is interesting. How has real-world weaponry influence the weapons of Mobile Suit? This one is actually a pretty quality question, so I'm interested to find out. Real-world weaponry has a significant influence on the weapons of Mobile Suit in the Gundam series. The mecha designs in Gundam are often based on real-world military hardware, and the weapons they carry are often inspired by real-world weapons technology. For example, the beam rifle common weapon in Gundam is based on the concept of a direct energy weapons similar to real-world laser weapons. The machine gun and missile launchers carried by Mobile Suit are based on the traditional firearms and missile systems, respectively. The bazooka used in Gundam is inspired by rocket launchers and recoilless rifles. In addition to the specific weapons used by Mobile Suits, real-world tactics and strategies are often reflected in the way Mobile Suits engaged in battle. For example, hit and run tactics, flanking, maneuvers, and coordinated assaults are all common tactics in both real-world military operation and in the Gundam series. Overall, the Gundam series draws inspiration from real-world weaponry and military tactics and incorporate them into the fictional world of Mobile Suit and space warfare. I gotta say, this time is actually written very well. If like I can see glimpse of why a lot of experts were saying that ChatGPT is dangerous. I can say why that I feel like that they are partly right. So I feel like this last question is gonna have a lot of interesting features is gonna coming in. Alright, so this time actually ChatGPT answers something professionally, I should say, because normally when we make videos we are very subjective, so I should say that this time it answered in a very professional way. So as an AI language model, I do not have personal thoughts or opinion. However, I can provide you information of the third-party Gunpla kit. Third-party Gunpla kits are unofficial plastic model kits that are produced by companies other than Bandai, the official manufacturer of Gundam model kits. These third-party kits are often produced with a similar quality and attention to detail as Bandai's official kits, and they may offer unique design or variation that are not available from Bandai. See, people sometimes they just collect third-party because the real and official brand never released them, okay? While third-party Gunpla kits can be a viable option for fans of Gundam series, there are some potential drawbacks, and consider the quality can be varied greatly, and some may not fit together as well as Bandai's official kits. Additionally, the third-party kits may not have the same level of official support, such as instruction or online resources. That is correct. A lot of times that I want to put on wall side decals, but third parties, they often cut out that page. So, yeah, I mean, it's right. Ultimately, the decision to purchase third-party Gunpla kits is up to the individual collector. It is important to research and consider the quality and reputation of the manufacturer before the purchase, and be aware of any potential issues may arise during assembly. See, bro, for every people or every commenter that came here said that buying third party is wrong. Dude, I didn't ask you to spend money on my third party or on any other people's third party kits. You need to stop saying that it's wrong. It's up to individual collectors' decision. Even the AI know it. How you don't know it? How in the world you guys don't know it? Like, see, even the AI knows it. Today, this video honestly is not very fun. The answers are not very good. I expect it's gonna be funny, but in the end, it didn't end up very funny. But I want to ask a question, and I think people should reflect on this question too. So, a lot of experts, higher ups or government websites or media, they claim that ChatGPT is gonna encourage cheating or plagiarism. I don't think it's a threat yet. I said yet. Why? Because, maybe we should take a step back and think about why these problems exist. When I was a kid, I don't know about any of you, but I was taught that grades are more important than your knowledge. They do not directly tell you that, but it makes you feel like that because school always puts one thinking in your head. Grades are more important. Grades are more important. Grades are more important. If you have good grades, you can go to good middle school, good high school, good uni. You have a good job. You have a lot of money. You can dream of everything that you have. You're going to have power. You're going to have blah, blah, blah. You name it, every example, you name it. But this is wrong. Knowledge should be over grades. Why do we have to be stuck in a place where we think about grades are over knowledge? This is exactly why cheating and plagiarism exist. Because let me tell you, believe it or not, you can argue as long as you want because I don't really want to argue it. But this is a real example. A lot of people that I know in real life, they are gifted. They have potential. They have skills. They have knowledge. But because of one word, they were knocked out of the doors. Nobody wants to see them. Nobody recognizes them. Nobody acknowledges them because of what word? Grade. Doesn't it seem kind of funny? If you go out and actually work, if you go out and actually do something, shouldn't you have knowledge in your head instead of grades in your head? Which is, I think that you should think about this question too. And we should all take a step back and think about why we were taught grades are more important than knowledge. So to solve this problem, if you want to close your Turnitin, if you want to remove app like ChatGPT, if you want to completely cure and remove plagiarism or cheating, the first step is simple. I'll give you one question. How do we fix people's thinking? How do we come up with a better solution? How do we make them get rid of the thinking of grade is over knowledge? At the end of this video, I think there's one clear message. Maybe we all should take a step back and we should understand, we should come up with a better way to prove ourselves. Grades is not everything. Your knowledge in your head is everything. I don't know, this ending seems kind of random, but when I was doing article research and when I was actually using ChatGPT, a lot of things came into my mind as, I was not accepted too. So that's why I went a little emotional. Yeah, let me put an end to this video for today's topic. ChatGPT is not going to replace me. I'll just keep making videos. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe and hit the bell next to it. Join my Discord. See you next time. Goodbye.